Hey everybody, Luke Von Karma here. Just doing this raw. I've never really filmed something like live, that's not on twitch.tv. So bear with me. This isn't anything crazy, nothing super wrong in my life. Just wanted to kind of do a kind of big update for the channel. Um, First and foremost, no, this is not a I'm quitting Yu-Gi-Oh video. This is not a I'm giving up on my content and going back to the work life. It's quite the opposite. It's actually, I think this is mostly positive, but I did want to kind of update everyone and maybe make this video for myself as well and declare myself as a full-time content creator. I think that's first and foremost to tell you guys that I have, been going through a lot, and definitely a lot of you might already think like, don't you already do this full time? Did you maybe say this before? Some of you who follow my stream might already be like, oh, you're doing this kind of full time, right? And it's kind of true. Around September, I kind of left agreeably with my work. We kind of parted ways, completely like normal, a little, amicably, whatever. But it kind of meant that streaming and YouTube were providing for a lot, actually. I have a lot of safety nets, etc. So, like, this is not to say that I'm doing terribly with money or anything like that. But it does mean that I no longer am working. So it's the first time I've ever done this, something like this. And of course, as any of you who might know, who might do this yourselves, or who might know people who do this, or who do content on the regular, content isn't, the $1 million money making machine. Not to say that not to say that I'm not making money. The YouTube and the Twitch, many of you support me, and I am always thankful for it, so grateful for it, and it's awesome. So obviously now, this means that I want to ramp it up. It means I want to be the full-time content creator and telling you guys on YouTube, and for myself and for anyone who wants to find out who I am. So that's kind of the first thing. I guess I'll talk a lot more about my life in general. The past 6 months, maybe 7, I've been dealing with a lot of very kind of frustrating familial issues, excuse me, and it has affected me a lot mentally, and so much so that I feel like it's hard to kind of not snowball it with seeing kind of my many regular content creator woes of like, am I okay? Or is my views okay? Am I making enough money? Like all these like small things that add up with like my own regular family problems. Again, I can't go into the details of what these are. It's just does not have to do with me, which is good. It's just obviously tangential. If any of you have ever had any problems with your family, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I moved. I moved mostly for a kind of change of environment, but also very much so because I was kind of sick of being near the issues I was having specifically with my family. I love them, but it was too much. So I moved to kind of get a fresh start and feel good. And as any of you know, moving is the absolute worst. Try not to make like excuses here. I think it's just to explain where I'm at, kind of trying to create this homeostasis in this new home. Never been out of New Jersey, as some of you might know. I lived there kind of my whole life, and so a lot of it is just being comfortable. And so now I'm moved in. I have a new place, and I feel pretty good. It's not cheap where I'm at, but it's livable. And sorry, I'm also looking at an outline. So if I like keep track of stuff, I'm just looking at it to be like, right, this is my next step, and I don't ramble. But that's part of the reason why I haven't really declared to you all that I am now a full-time Twitch streamer, YouTuber, TikToker, very annoying person online. And I'd like, and really thank you for everything you guys have given me and have done for the channel. So there's a couple things. I think it was like 5 or 6 things I'm going through. Let's see, family issues, moved, lost my job. What has prompted this video? So it's pretty much that, telling you guys that I'm a full-time content creator now. So because I'm a kind of full-time content creator now, I want to solidify a more content creator schedule. Obviously, just doing more stuff and more YouTube and more streaming doesn't technically mean that I'm going to do better or make more content or be a better content creator, but I do think I want to at least signal a change in I'm actually doing this full time, which means I can stream more, I can do more silly stuff. You guys can watch me play not just Yu-Gi-Oh, check out like other things, games, etc., fun reacts. You guys all know, if any of you have seen any of my streams, I'm not only playing Yu-Gi-Oh. In fact, I think most of you on the channel are usually very surprised when I play the game. So here's some kind of like examples of me being a kind of full-time content creator, and you'll see like kind of the things I've been doing these past 2 to 3 months is prepping for that. So, you know, I started uploading again, same time, same place. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays tend to be my uploads. Monday and Wednesday are Sub Replay Friday videos at 2 p.m. And then on Fridays tends to be, usually would be a dual live or some kind of thing I'm doing. I think going forward is another update. I guess I think I'm axing dual live play live or the dual live stuff. I do think that it's weaker, but you know, it's all up in the air. I guess I could technically still be doing it, but for a much simpler way, maybe we do, but go back to the dual live wheel. Who knows? But you'll see more shorts on the channel, doing more YouTube shorts, more things for shorts content, cross-posting on different websites, obviously trying to post on other websites more, like I guess Blue Sky and Twitter. I'm also posting more videos from like our subathon. I did a subathon recently, and that was wildly successful, so thank you all, any of you who joined in on that as well. But because of that, I also kind of like, you know, went full speed and now felt like I had to draw the reins back and being like, okay, like I got a lot of stuff, and I'm also dealing stuff with my own personal life as well. So all of this being said, it's hard to not kind of like beat myself up for being like, why aren't I streaming like 9 hours a day every day? I'm a full-time content creator, I guess. And so maybe this is me saying I am solidifying this. I don't have to stream every single dang day and be live 9 hours a day every single day. But at the very least, I do want to up the vids on the channel, up the stuff I'm doing. And you can see that with I'm committing more to the podcast, committing more to longer streams, trying out YouTube, trying out multi-streaming, trying out different stuff. And I'm kind of testing the water still, but I do think this is kind of my declaration of what this channel is going to be and what I'm going to do for the future of my content career. Safe to say, I still will be doing sub replays. I just want to let you know. And I do think it's just going to be me ramping this up into something that I feel super proud of, super awesome of. And I'm already very proud of what I've done. So that's, I guess, all the examples of me trying to become a full-time content creator. And here's the pitch of, here I go. The third portion of this is you might see more advertisements on the channel, specifically on YouTube. I do know, and maybe stream as well. But as you know, if any of you have seen a couple of the videos in the past like 2 months, in like November and December, I've worked with 2 sponsors so far. I think 3, but I can't remember the third one. But definitely FlexiSpot and Raycon. They're not continuous advertisers. They were just one-off videos, and had a good relationship with them. I tend to not pick up advertisers and sponsors. Especially was really easy to say no to pretty much everyone, because I had the luxury of having a full-time job, and I was like, I don't need your kind of like pittance money for this terrible mobile game. Now that being said, this is not to me saying, oh, I am now I love Hero Wars, bro. I love Monopoly Go, man. This is adverts awesome. No, I still to this day, and even these past couple months, I don't choose like. I'm so picky with advertisers, as any content creator might know, and you guys might know already that like content creators get like a ton of emails from you know, software and games that just just stink. They're not good. I personally don't like them. Personally would feel very uncomfortable selling it to you guys, or at the very least being excited to be like, hey, check this out. So the things I do kind of show you guys, I have no problems trying out myself. I mean, Flexi Spot sponsored the desk in front of me. This isn't an advertisement. I'm just, being candid with you guys. Raycon's, very, very simple stuff, a desk and headphones, no kind of like very low commitment. You can try it, those kinds of things. I want to make it easy for you guys to support me and easy for you to be like, I'm good, but I'm glad that, this is supporting this video. And I just want to give you guys the heads up of that, especially streams too. I do have more kind of sponsors in the works. I think I have like maybe a video in like the next month for another sponsor. And so stuff like that really does help me. So I don't have to you guys don't have to worry, or I don't have to worry specifically about, where money comes from. And I can try and rely less on AdSense from like YouTube or Twitch subs or stuff like that, and be like, there's also consistent money that, if people can't sub or can't watch or whatever, I still am able to kind of eat. So just so you guys are aware, I understand that YouTube's kind of like ad culture is a mix of people being like, you're selling out, bro. Like, what? You can't believe you're doing this. And also, whatever, dude, get the bag. So it's always a toss up, but I think it's worth just being clear of like, I'm always going to try and pick a sponsor that I enjoy myself, even if it's like, not perfect. I try my best to pick someone I really, really like. And I'm like, I actually like these guys. Like, I actually like FlexiSpot. I actually like Raycon. Like these kinds of advertisements. If I try a new game and I actually like it, I'm like, oh, that was actually kind of fun. I have no problem being like, try out the game. It was fun, and being candid. Again, I like being kind of low to the ground with this kind of stuff. So just so you guys know. Okay, fourth big kind of update and very kind of exciting / scary for me is that I've opened up a Patreon. I know it's I'm like, haha, I need money, but in reality, it's super exciting because it means I can also focus on a ton of new stuff for the channel. So if you do check out the Patreon, it's going to be linked down below. You can support me immediately. And I think right now I only have 2 tiers. It's a $5 tier, just like you would maybe subscribe to me on YouTube members or Twitch subscriptions. You can subscribe to me on Patreon instead. Patreon, of course, is a much higher revenue split than the others, so of course that's kind of the most support you can give, but of course it's not as direct and fun as members or Twitch subs. But the good thing about the Patreon is that you get a lot of stuff. So I guess I'll kind of soft launch with the things you get for Patreon on my Patreon channel or Patreon membership page. You get all of the stuff you would normally get as kind of like a Twitch subscriber. So you get access to the Sub Replay Friday forum submission form. You get access to the Sub Replay Friday or the subs Discord portion in the Discord, a little channel for the Patreon members, YouTube members, and Twitch subscribers. You also get access to a couple of the newer things that I'm trying to announce for this channel as well. Actually, let me load up my, patreon.com/LukeVonKarma. That's a website that I can do now. So super exciting. Here it is. I have to actually show you guys. Here we go. Sorry, this is going to be mostly unedited because I just want to be real with you guys. Here's the memberships. So you'll join the Von Karma family. You get access to the sub replay submissions form to submit for the show. You get name at the end of the credits of my videos. So I'm going to add back the kind of end credits with Patreon texts and things like that. So you'll be seeing that cute little end credits again. I cut it before because it just wasn't doing well on the channel, but now it's more of a, here you go, thank you for so much for helping me out, and you guys can enjoy your little name there. I know I do when I help out with my friends and YouTube people who use Patreon. You'll be able to see preview shots here, miscellaneous fun videos, anything I upload for fun here that other people won't be able to see, more direct stuff. I'll talk to you more. The parasocial vibes are going crazy. And you also get the, like I said before, you get access to the exclusive channel in the Discord shared with Twitch and YouTube members. There's also, of course, still with only $5, you get priority entry into, I guess I'm soft launching this, the Luke Von Karma Cup of Aces, my monthly TCG tournament that I want to start running. This will go into effect in January. So if you're signing up now to just get priority entry, just know that like obviously it's the end of December, so there's no tournament happening right now. I don't want to, punch a hole into the last 6, or last 10 days of Christmas and be like, let's do a tournament. No, of course we're going to start in the new year. So just so you know that from the new year onward, these are the support you'll get. And of course, I also have a new kind of series I'm working on. This is also a soft launch of. I will be making a series of custom card battles. I think this is something very exciting. I feel not many people are doing. It's kind of tough, but I do think it'll be a lot of fun, specifically with people I work with and people like Joseph and Peeps, who are very very fun to work with. Sorry, I'm just all over the place, and so that's something that I will directly ask patrons to help us with, contribute, and we will kind of like use. So, for example, in the future, probably this would also be starting the new year. But if you're a patron and we're doing a kind of custom card battles where we'll be kind of sourcing patrons for that custom card. Now, and when I say custom card, we're not talking about a PCST legacy support fix that's perfect and is amazing support to MathMech. No, I'm talking about pizza, where it was like pizza versus Goku, Sailor Moon versus Evangelion. Like that's the kind of stupid stuff we're going to be doing. And I guess a more concentrated effort to be a sort of a kind of fun and let's call it unglued version of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think a lot of fun of maybe making up Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards that do silly things like add 30 counters on this card and then give it minus 500 attack. And you have to do that. You have to put 500 counters on the card, or else it doesn't gain the attack. And you can do it, or no, you can do it over and over again, or stupid things like that. So you get my idea. You'll be able to help. And of course, we have a higher tier as well. $25 pretty much gets everything that you've shown before, but also you'll get a first round buy for the monthly tournament. That's right, I'm stealing Joseph's bit. It's fine. I think it's hilarious that you can pay to win, but it's just a first round buy and a guaranteed one replay a month for you to send me, and I will watch it 100% on stream. First come, first serve. Obviously, that's kind of limited. I can't, if there's like 100 of you here and you all want to show me replays, we're going to have to figure out a system. But for now, we will guarantee you a replay slot. Like, if you pay this much, you're absolutely allowed to send me whatever. The most heinous replays, I don't care. It's completely fine. And lastly, of course, you have a much larger role in the kind of custom card battles that I'll be planning to do as well. And the Patreon's ever fluid. The more things I'll be able to kind of add, the more benefits you'll get for coming on. And you can also just like, I'm a part of a couple Patreons that like, I don't care what they do. I'm just supporting them. So that's whatever you're kind of feeling. And I keep clicking the wrong scene. Sorry. And so that's where all the Patreon stuff is. So, okay. Fifth thing, I know we're almost there. Fifth thing is a new schedule to stream. I'm going to be doing let me look at my little outline here. I'm going to be switching things up. And I'm going to be adding an extra stream day because I think that it would be great. And I want to stream more variety stuff, more interesting things that are not just, load up Master Duel and, put a gun into my mouth. So here's the new stream schedule. I'm hoping to start next week, and you'll hear where and when. So on Mondays afternoons, 2 to 6 p.m. EST on Twitch, I will be doing a lot of stuff. For 4 hours, we have a progression probably coming back soon, probably in the new year, as I think MBT explained on another stream, but I'll be doing my progression polls. So still a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Alongside reviewing those custom cards that we'll be doing, those custom card battles for. Maybe we'll get ready for the new year and set that all up before our kind of first launch of the first video. So you guys can help me create like a ton of custom cards, try out battles, do silly, very dumb stuff, alongside a lot of other TCGs and even just gaming in general. So we could do like Mondays will be like One Piece testing, Elestrals content, Elestrals Clash, trending content, trending games. We'll play Balatro, play silly stuff, whatever. I'll leave the kind of end of it to do whatever I kind of want alongside that kind of portion of getting ready for some of this cool, fun video content that can be melding. That's not exclusively like I'm just recording this on Twitch, and more I'm doing something, help me out, and then here's a full video. Similar to the way I think Alex does some of his Mask is live and then some off, or a mix of crafted and highlighted content from the stream, or like just background stuff. Like Progression Polls never made it to the progression series or progression playoffs video, but it was always fun to have my stream to prep, and then in the video, that's like the culmination of everyone's kind of work. Was always fun to do. So Tuesdays are going to change mostly. It's mostly unchanged. Tuesday evenings are going to stay from 6 to 10. That's because Mr. Peeps and I have a great dynamic. I appreciate Peeps a lot, and I think that meme review is super fun. So it'll be kind of reactions, doing meme review, and possibly more life advice segments and more fun with Peeps YGO. We'll do more entertaining stuff so that he doesn't go insane. Then on Wednesday mornings from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. EST, that was 6 to 10 EST as well for Tuesday, by the way. Wednesday mornings, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on YouTube. This is going to kind of allow me to not think. YouTube, of course, as some of you might know, is less of a chat experience, less of a community experience, and more of a lurker experience, more of a nice viewing experience. You can just kind of sit back, relax, and watch someone without really thinking about chat or like should I sub or whatever. Like none of that. It's not as prolific as on Twitch, where it's kind of a more ingrained culture there. But it allows me to kind of sit back and not think, and maybe just play some Yu-Gi-Oh, test TCG, play Master Duel, do events, play ranked. We'll just use that kind of slot to pump out a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh content, enjoy myself, and be completely, utterly stream. Keep that live for anyone who wants to watch me sit lo-fi ASMR. Luke Von Karma plays ranked to sleep too. So that'll be Wednesday mornings. And on Friday, I will. So far, people still want Sub Replay Fridays. Obviously, it's paying part of the bills of me eating food, so please keep watching them. We'll shake it up, of course. Try to add new things, ban certain cards, etc. And but that is still Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. EST. Again, mix of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, mix of reactions. This day will stay mostly the same. That will be fine. So new schedule. Whew. Lastly, this is kind of a long shot. I mentioned this prior on multiple streams that I've wanted to make an Alestrals channel and a One Piece channel separately. I still want to. I still want to do this, and it is on the plan. But right now, steps 1 through 5 are kind of priority, making this Patreon successful and making this channel more successful, seeing more success so that I feel more comfortable about what I'm doing on the channel and what is happening. So once I feel more like, yeah, I'm actually in a really great spot, people are watching the stuff, and I feel like I'm very well funded, which means not only that I can just eat and pay rent, but that I have a bit of money to start investing in more stuff, like, I don't know, more things for the channel, more hilarious bits, more stupid things, more stupid cameras, stupid TVs. I have like a crazy bit I wanted to try with the old retro games that are coming out for Yu-Gi-Oh soon. There's a lot of stuff that I'd love to do, but I want to make sure that this YouTube channel is kind of successful on its own. And so One Piece and Alestrals I will do whenever I feel like I can slot it in. If I feel I wake up one morning and I'm like, I'm going to prioritize that and like get a video done and then like schedule it or something. And I will do that. And for example, the Alestrals channel took a little bit. I haven't even uploaded anything yet because I played Clash once, but I wanted to get a lot of cool art for it. So my sister drew me a lot of stuff and I paid her for a lot of the work she did. And it's amazing. And I want to have these little bits and pieces in place to feel like, yeah, I have an Alestrals channel that I can dedicate all my Alestrals stuff, and if anyone wants to check that out, you can go check it out. And the main channel can kind of stick to this fun Yu-Gi-Oh mix of like fun things, whatever I'm doing, meme review bits, stupid variety stuff, whatever. And then if you really love One Piece, really love Alestrals, you can check it out over in those, other places. So I've thought about kind of putting all of this on main, but I know that a lot of you, and many of you who might not even watch this video, haven't even made it this far, probably aren't going to watch those things, and that's completely fine. You come to my channel assumedly because I'm going to react to some silly replay. And you don't really come here for gameplay or like, the smartest gamer ever outsmarts Joshua Schmidt. Like, that's not why you're here. And that's okay. That's like, YouTube is curated like that. I watch specific YouTubers for specific things, and it's fine to do that. And so I know that it's not super successful for me to kind of start putting One Piece on the channel, start putting Illustrious on the channel. Maybe some of you might enjoy that, and that's awesome. And I know that some of you might watch anything I do, which is so nice of you. But it would feel kind of bad to start those channels while I'm kind of at this flux. I would consider myself a slightly big YouTuber. I think that I don't know how people feel about numbers. I personally think the amount of YouTube subs I have for all the support you guys give me is incredible, and I'm one of the luckiest guys ever. But, of course, in comparison to kind of many, very successful YouTubers, I'm a very small fish in a giant, giant pond. And so, I could balance between I'm so lucky, and also like I gotta grow faster. I am not doing well, but so once I feel like I'm at a larger aspect of my life as a content creator, and I feel like I have more of your support, more people around me, more subs, more, I guess, revenue coming in from the channel, I can start doing fun, riskier things like One Piece on main, or I'm going to shill this on main because it's awesome and I love it, or whatever, or I'm going to start putting React content on here, whatever, or just talk about my dumb life. Who cares? That's where I'll feel kind of more confident, because right now I do feel like I've pigeonholed myself into being I watch the sub replays, I do that. That's what I do. Haha, that's it, right? So I want to do more stuff, and that it means crafting stuff like my very excited custom card channel. Broke Boys is going to come back. Forgot to mention that as well. Progression polls, and also the tournament series. The tournament series will be mostly live, but we'll show probably a top cut VOD like every once a month. So lots of new, different content on the channel, and I feel like it will solidify me as not just, I come to him for the replays because they're so crazy and I love his reactions, but more, I love anything this guy does, and I wanna make more people laugh, more people cry, and more people very, very annoyed. So that's it. Thank you. And if you made it this far, again, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to shout out the Patreon again, because with the Patreon, I'll be able to do even more. So reminder, check out the Patreon. That's it.